Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Read Along with Ralph. This is my friend Ralph the Robin. He said, "Hello, boys and girls. Nice to meet you. And my name's Miss Leslie. And what's that? Oh, Ralph said, let's not forget to introduce our other friends. We have Raggedy Rabbit, Carlo the chameleon. He likes to change colors. Keep your eye on him. Squeaker the penguin. And this is Tickle the lamb. And we all like to read books. Do you like to read books? Well, you're in the right place. So grab yourself a comfortable place to sit. It's good to have a really cozy spot. So find your cozy spot. And then bring some of your friends to join us because we have lots of room here. And we want everybody to be able to enjoy our story. So bring your friends, whether they're real or imaginary, whether they're stuffed or unstuffed. Bring your friends and come read along with Ralph. Now today is the first day of spring. Did you know that? That's right. Ralph is pretty excited because the robins are back. Have you seen the robins? They're all over. I've been seeing so many lately. And you know, robins are the first sign of spring. And today is the first day of spring. I've been seeing some other signs too. Oh yes, I saw some green things coming up too. I think I saw little tulips are starting to come up, and daffodils and crocus. So spring is definitely here. Spring is a lot of work. Yeah, I imagine it's a lot of work for robins. Oh, you've been working really hard building your nest. Yes, because that's right. It won't be long before the babies are here. So you've got to get going. You've got to get their home ready, don't you? Oh, there's a lot to be worried about. A lot of things to be thinking about. Yes, I've been feeling that lately over the last several days. A lot of us have been home from school and home from work, and people are worried about a lot of things. Yeah, it's hard when you're little and all the big people are worried. Yeah, it's hard being little. And sometimes little people get worried too, especially when all the big people are worried. You know what I do when I'm feeling a little worried or a little uncertain about things? I read a book. Would you like to read a book with us, boys and girls? Ralph likes to read books too, and I have just the book for us. This is a book that when I'm worried I like to read because it is comforting. Oh, you don't know what comforting means? Comforting means it's like a comforter. You know what a comforter is, don't you, boys and girls? You don't know what a comforter is? A comforter is a big cozy blanket. When Mom says, put that comforter back on the bed, it's fallen on the floor. And so you pick up that big cozy puffy blanket and you pull it up and you pull it up, pull around you, and you wrap yourself in it, and you're warm and you're cozy and you feel so safe and so covered and good. You feel good. You're not worried. And that's what this story is. This story is comforting. It's like a comforter. It covers you. It makes you feel safe. It makes you feel like you're good and everything's gonna be okay. So, let's get ready to hear our story. Where would you like to sit, Ralph, today? Oh, you want to sit over by Tickle? Okay. You can sit over here by Tickle and Squeaker. Can you see from there? Okay. This story is called God Knows God Knows. Already, it feels comforting. I like to know that God knows. What about you? If ever you're doubting or left all alone, if one day you're lost or you can't find your way home, when times are unsure, when your mood is feeling low, there's something important I'd like you to know. Even the color is kind of uncertain. It's dark, it's gloomy. Today's kind of a gloomy day outside too, for the first day of spring. It's pretty gloomy. I wonder what the important thing is that they would like us to know. God knows. God knows the whole earth. Every stone, every dream. God knows every fish who's ever swished through a stream. God knows each blade of grass which ever grew on a plain. God knows every ant and every ant's name. God knows every song, every melody and poem. God knows every city and town and village from Rockville to Rome. God knows how you found a rare shell at the beach. I love seashells. I have a lot of them in my house. Have you ever found a seashell and you brought it home? God knows when you search, all things are in reach. I do a lot of searching, and when I come home from my searching, you should see my pockets. There's all kinds of things in my pockets. I like to collect things. Do you like to collect things? God knows every language, every land, every time. Wow. There's so many amazing people in our world who can speak in different languages that I don't know, so many of us don't know, but God knows exactly what they're saying. Each and every one, every language. He knows every language, every land, every time. God knows you're now. You are now reading this exact very line. God knows your mistakes. Uh-oh. We all make mistakes, don't we? Each bad thing you do or each wrong thing you do, uh-oh, what's she doing that's not so good? Is that a cookie jar? I wonder, did she ask if she could get in there? God knows when you're sorry and God pardons you. He forgives us. 'Cause we all do things wrong. We all make mistakes too, and we do things wrong. God sees. He knows and he sees. God sees how you straighten small trees when they bend. God smells the blue flowers you give a sad friend. God shapes every snowflake and each drop of mist. God knows you are the reason God loves to exist. God fluffs every cloud. God twinkles each star. God knows you are safe. God sees where you are. God knows he won't change. God knows he'll be there to help you and guide you and watch you and care. God knows he won't leave you for all of your life. God knows it's your bedtime. God loves you. So good night. Sleep tight. Be comforted, little one. You know, and big one. You know, that's right, Ralph, that God says he sees every little bird when it falls. He sees the sparrow. And if God's eye is on the sparrow and on Ralph the robin and his friends, then you know that God's eye is on you too. He is always with you, and his eyes are watching over you. Bye, boys and girls. I hope you come back tomorrow for another story. Ralph says, "Goodbye, boys and girls. It's been swell."